And now, Philipsburg Broadcasting proudly presents Good Morning, Mr. Governor, with Francis Carty.
Good morning, Mr. Governor. Political leaders, be aware of your postulated candidates. With postulation date Monday, August the 8th, 2016, only 1 week away, leaders of political parties are using all forms of medias to introduce themselves and their respective candidates. And the question that comes to mind is, how can old politicians convince voters that this time around they will serve their interests better? This is a dilemma because voters really don't forget what the politicians failed to do when they were elected to Parliament during the last election cycle, and what ideas they will come up with for the do-over election to convince them that they will represent our interests better in this election. Here are 3 things to keep in mind when listening to these candidates. Firstly, political candidates are people just like us, voters. Some of them may have more advantages than others, but they are all human beings who have decided to represent our interests over all others in the country's parliament. Secondly, contrary to past elections, all candidates must be held responsible for what they say, plan to do in Parliament, and how they behave both privately and publicly. We have witnessed, listened to, and experienced too many jokers in Parliament over the past 6 years. And this time around, we are looking for less jokers and more serious, responsible, intelligent, and informed candidates to represent our interests in our country's highest body of government. And thirdly, we urge all political leaders to stop repeating their old ideas with new words to impress voters when they already know that the island's budget has not accounted for it, nor has the support to get it done during this governing period. Yes, everyone has the right to represent our interest in Parliament, but not everyone has the capacity to effectively defend our interests in Parliament. It is for this reason why we are asking all political leaders to postulate candidates who are informed, accountable, and compassionate about our people's needs. Because after Monday, August the 8th, 2016, all political parties and candidates will be judged by the content of each candidate's character. Good morning, Mr. Governor.
That was Good Morning, Mr. Governor by Francis Carty.